This is going to be a quick vehicle tour of a 2018 Subaru Forester. This is my grandmother's car. Just not going to be a super long tour, just a quick one. Not going to show the back because of the license plate, but I'll give you a picture of it. Here's a picture of the rear end with the license plate covered up. You can see it's pretty generic Subaru Forester rear end. I think everybody's seen the back of a Subaru Forester, so I'll just let you take a look at it yourself. And that sticker on under the symmetrical all-wheel drive is just from Alcera Subaru. It's nothing special. Other side, it's a Forester. I think everyone knows what a Forester looks like. I think this is the premium trim, but I'm not sure. It's an 18. Here's the key and the little Subaru tag from Alcera. This was a lease and then she bought it out. Unlock, lock, trunk, panic. Makes the beep. Got fog lights, so it's not a base model. I'm gonna have to scoot the seat back probably because she sits very far up. Alright. There's the interior. It does have a mechanical parking brake, which I prefer. It's got that weird chime. It's got 22,000 miles. Start it up. It's a 2.5i boxer engine. There's the little information, or the infotainment screen. Good song. You can do different things. These are little toggles. Tune. Sound is alright. It's got decent speakers, if a little muffled. I don't know what this is for. I think that's for up here. Yeah, it is. There's a little screen up there that gives you some info. Not going to honk the horn, but steering wheel. Hood release, which I'll show you. Front two windows are automatic. I think they're LEDs. Oh no, they're not. They're just halogens. I believe it's a 2.5 four-cylinder engine. It's a boxer engine, as you can see by the design. It runs pretty quiet. Got hood struts, which put it up automatically, which is nice. It's in a black color. Window switches and stuff are all like up here, which is an interesting design. Climate control down here, which I'll show you. This is a good radio station. I wonder what this is. 107.9, of course it is. You can turn it on, I think, like this. There you go. Just turn it. I'll turn the AC off. But you can adjust the fan speed and it goes on there. Modes, AC. Mode is probably the... yeah. How do you adjust the zones? I don't know how to work it. It's got an auto, which is nice. Oh, that adjusts the temperature. Okay, we're gonna turn it off. We'll leave the AC on because that's how she wanted it. It's got a CVT transmission, which, you know, it's all right, I guess. Not a huge fan of CVTs, and it's just a low gear. There's no manual mode. Backup camera on there. And then it shows up there. Yeah. I'm not a CVT fan, but they're alright. The shift knob is nice. Feels very solid. I prefer it over the one in my mother's RAV4. Windshield wipers. Yes, you can. You can turn them off while they're middle position. Rear wiper, which you can actually turn on if you want to. It's nice because some cars you can't turn it on. Fast mode, of course, and mist. You can hear the relay. Screen up there, which is interesting because everything for the climate control shows up on that little one on the side. Not my thing, but compass, mirror, tiny little sun visor. There is a sunroof, which I'll demonstrate. It goes all the way back. I'll close the cover because it'll go with it. You push it away from you, and then goes all the way back. Oh, nope, it goes to there, and then you have to push it again to get it to go all the way back. It's a pretty good-sized sunroof. It goes almost all the way to the back seat. The lights, and then you just tap it, and it actually brings the screen with it, which is interesting. Brings the little visor thing in, and then of course you can open it like this, but it's sunny, so we're not gonna... You cannot tilt it, though. That is one thing. Oh, bright sun. You can only slide it, and you can also put it, like, if you want it only a little bit open, you can press it again and stop. It's a little splitter thing. You can go individually like that. If you want it open just part way, we'll just close it all the way. It's nice. Little eyesight camera, information about the traction control, the mirror, garage door buttons on the bottom, hazards. Headlights are here. Safety restraints. Do the windows go down back there automatically? Nope, they don't. They only go down part way. But yeah, I do like that this car has an old school pull parking brake. I don't like the electronic ones. I don't use parking brakes, but it's nice to know that if you're going to use it, because I don't like the electronic ones. It's nice to know that this has a real, actual parking brake instead of an electronic one. Even a foot pedal would be fine. Heated seats. Has the X-Drive mode, or whatever. It's a Subaru thing. Cigarette lighter down there. Glove box, which should have the information about this car in it. I think it's a premium. I'm 95% sure it's a premium. And then the little center console in here, which just closes like that. We'll shut it down now. And then the little fuse panel, gas and brake. It's pretty low sound. That's what the boxer engines sound like. So we'll shut it down. Actually, I want this to be on because she wanted this on. There. How do you adjust the modes? I'm curious. No. I don't know. I'd have to get used to learning how to use this. We want it on low. We'll do that and just leave it. And the chime. Steering wheel buttons. I'm going to scoot the seat back up. You can up, down, backrest, lumbar, which is nice. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8-way, plus the lumbar, so 10 technically. She sits very close, so I'm just going to leave it up. Back seat, which has, you know, adequate room. You can pull the seats down like this if you want. Push them back. I'll show you here too. The sunroof comes all the way back here. So when it's open, it gets nice and sunny in here. It's very nice. Little light. Driver seat belt, which you can adjust up and then pull to go down. This is my favorite style. I don't like the kind with the button on top. I like the kind where you can just put it up and pull it in the middle to where you want to go. The headrest you can also, I believe, yeah, you can tip them forward if you want. You can put them up and down, obviously, but you can, if you want to, you can tip them forward. I never understood that, but you can. It was up like that. Armrest. The middle seatbelt, which comes out of the roof and then has a little holster. It goes through kind of like how on an older coupe on the front seat. There's usually one right here on a coupe. However, on this one, it looks like that is non-removable. Oh no, you just, if you wanted to, can you undo that? Yeah, you can. So you can undo that if you want, and then you just bring it down through here. I wouldn't put it through that, but you can. We'll go to the other side and I'll show that. You can do the child safety locks here. And yes, this is my grandmother's keychain. Trunk is not power. It's also worth noting, and I don't know why this is, but on every Subaru I've seen that's not a sedan and doesn't have a power trunk, which I've only seen on the top end models, for some reason they still include the trunk button, but it's kind of useless because when you hit it, it flashes twice at you, and all it does is unlock the trunk. So if the car's locked, it's locked right now, but you want to unlock just the trunk, you can hit that button. Of course, on a Legacy, it'll, or a Impreza, it'll open the trunk, but kind of useless on an SUV. So that button is really useless because you could lock it. I mean, there's really no difference if you want to open the trunk and just unlocking the car altogether. The trunk button, essentially, if the car's locked, just, if you really had a need to just unlock the trunk, I mean, it's kind of a useless button on the SUVs and stuff. I mean, my friend has an Outback and my aunt has an Outback. Both are 2011 models, and neither of them have power tailgates, even though one's a limited and one's a premium. But they both have the trunk button, which does the same thing. It just unlocks the trunk, which I don't know why Subarus have that. It's kind of a useless button, in my opinion. The trunk is not powered. Pop it up like this. And then, there you go. There is a sunshade if you want to bring it out. Seats back there. It's a decent sized trunk. Fuel tank. Other side, which if you want to, also you can, I think, oh no, that's recline. Yeah, so you can pull this if you want to recline the seat, but it'll go into the sun visor, and then you can bring this down, although it interferes with the seat belt. That's why I like on my mother's RAV4, it's attached to the seat. Pretty good step in height. And the passenger seat. The glove box is locking, I think I showed that. You can put the key in, turn, and now locked or unlocked. Cloth seats, it's not a super high-end model, and the passenger seat is manual. Nice rims. Alright, that'll be it. I think we've seen at least the gist of the car. Most of what there is to see. This is just washer fluid. Alright, hope you enjoyed the quick tour of the 2018 Subaru Forester Premium, I believe it is. I'm just going to go with that. Fog lights, and yes, it is all-wheel drive, because that's how Subarus are. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and click like if you like what you see, and follow me on the web, wix.com/theelevatorworld/fans. Bye-bye. Does the 3 times honk thing.